Hey everyone, it's Mike Heelan again from the Raynham Channel. We just walked down from the Sands of Time Motel, and our first stop here is at Pie in the Sky, and I'm here with Eric Gura. Eric, how are you doing today?
Very well. Yourself?
Nice to see you. So Eric, how long have you been here in Woods Hole?
I've been here 21 years now.
And when did you open up Pie in the Sky?
Well, Pie in the Sky was started in 1982, and then I bought it from the old owners about 11 years ago now. We're heading into our 12th season. We roast all our own coffees, we do all our own pastries, and make them right here at the shop. And we are probably, we are open every day except for Christmas, from about 5 in the morning till at least 9 or 10 at night. Figure we're here anyway, with everybody coming and going up to the steamship to the vineyard, all the fishermen, truck drivers. And I think we've got the longest hours in the village, and also the most consecutive days in operation too. We're one of the only places that stays open all year round. And yeah, from very, very early to very, very late. And we make it all right here.
Can you talk a little bit about the items you have inside?
Well, once you guys take a look inside, you can see it's a pretty small spot, but right when you walk in the front door, you'll see our coffee roaster. We started roasting our own beans in an effort to get better quality coffee. Much like fresh bread, you know, the baguette that you get right out of the oven is a special creature. Just like fresh coffee right out of the roaster is a special creature. You get a loaf of bread at the supermarket, you know, it might be a day or two old. It's still going to be a good loaf of bread, but you lose that little bit of like super fresh quality. And so over the years, we've tried to just do more and more of things along those lines. It would be easier and cheaper to buy things frozen, pre-made, but they don't have any soul to me. And so we wanted to really like make food that we wanted to eat and see if folks want for it. And it turns out it's been very, very successful. Really, our stick is to make things from scratch with real ingredients that you can pronounce the names right here in Woods Hole. You know, a lot of the restaurants here do a great job. There's a lot of good culinary things going on down here, and a lot of the restaurants do the same thing too, as opposed to someplace where you find a lot of prepackaged, kind of everyday, nothing special. And we wanted to do something that's a little different. We've got folks from all over the world, the various scientific institutions, all the travelers, and all the folks who live here. So it's a pretty good mix of folks. A lot of different tastes. We try to make everybody happy.
And your staff here has been with you for quite a while?
Yeah. My general manager has been with me the entire time. Most of the crew are 7, 8, 9-year veterans. A lot of them have grown up together because now, I'm 42 in a couple weeks. You know, I was only 30 when I started the place, and so we've actually my bookkeeper's having his baby right now as we speak, which is pretty exciting. But a lot of us have known each other for at least a decade, sometimes 2, and we're foodies at heart. So we socialize together and have just been trying to do new and different things. And you know, we'll make something up at the house and say, hey, let's try it down at the store. Lo and behold, it seems like it works out pretty well sometimes.
And the other thing is that you're not only a restaurant, but you're also a gathering place for people in the community, it seems like?
Yeah. I mean, with our long hours and our location, you know, it's open to everyone. And for what it is, you know, it's a spot where you can come and get a quick snack. You don't necessarily have to get bogged down with a long, drawn-out affair unless you'd like to. And then some folks will spend hours just hanging out, enjoying the gardens, watching the people. In the summertime, it's actually kind of funny. We'll have folks set up lawn chairs across the street because we will get so busy. The entire courtyard will be full, and it's almost like a county fair kind of atmosphere. So we do live music on Monday nights over the summer. And that draws a pretty good crowd too. Sometimes a couple hundred people. And yeah, it's always just been the spot to go to.
You do live music out here in the courtyard?
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Yeah. Wow. It's all local musicians, all original stuff. A lot of the bands that you'll see playing around Falmouth at one point or other started here as young teenagers.
Okay.
We're one of the only non-alcoholic venues around, so it's a good place for families and folks who don't really care to be at a bar.
And for those who don't know, can you quickly explain your slogan here at Pie in the Sky?
Baked in the hole. We are in Woods Hole, and we bake everything fresh right here.
Baked in the hole since 82?
82.
82, okay, yeah. Excellent. Anything else we want to talk about that I missed?
I don't know, I think the store sort of speaks for itself. You should take a look around and check out all the stuff, see what we have to offer, and I can tell you a little bit more about some of the individual products if you'd like. But our real big thing is just handmade pastry. We don't use any automation. It's all, a rolling pin is the most complicated piece of equipment that we have. And we roast all our own coffees right here on the spot. So if you want something original and unique, we got it.
We're going to go inside. Eric, thank you so much.
Yep, cheers.
All right, see you guys inside. I'm here with Eric inside. That's delicious, fresh roasted coffee from the Probat.
There it is.
And then you said that during the summertime, you're here 24/7.
24/7. Yeah, no,
Staff,
literally.
no?
We've gone weeks
Okay.
without locking the door. There's just no point. We're here. There's 3 or 4 of us here at any given time, making everything. You know, the height of the day. You know, we probably have about 12 or 14 of us working in one time. We have a staff of almost 50, and we just get through the summer. It's
You have a staff of 50 people.
in an 842 square foot box.
At this room.
Yeah.
Just looking at this
Well,
space.
We do a lot in a little space. I spent the 10 years prior to running the bakery working on a couple of tall ships, the Corwith Kramer and the Westward and the Robert C. Siemens, all which sail for the Sea Education Association right here in Woods Hole. And it's a program that takes college students and teaches them how to live and work at sea. And I was the ship's cook. So I learned to do a lot in a very small space.
Okay.
And we just took that same mentality and brought it here, you know?
So the entire building is 842 square feet.
Yep, give or take a foot or two.
Okay.
Not that I've measured, but but over the years we've just tried to do little things and see if they work. You know, we had some customers suggest, "Oh, you should make oatmeal." So we started looking into a way to just make a nice simple oatmeal, and there it is. No junk. It's just straightforward. You want to come and get a cup of oatmeal on a cold day? There you go. You can add fruit to it. We just started doing a whole line of gluten-free products. As more and more folks have become gluten sensitive, we had enough requests. Finally, we started trying some of those.
Yep.
People really like it. You know, so we try to have a little thing for every taste. You know, it's a fairly broad spread of things on the menu, but you can come in at any time. And if you want a roast beef sandwich at 6 in the morning or a breakfast sandwich at midnight, you can get those things. I always try to find a way. You listen to what people have to say, and you try to find a way to make the answer yes. So, like I said, we've got folks from all over, so you get some pretty interesting requests sometimes. And a lot of folks have never seen green coffee before, and so it's kind of like unpopped popcorn. So there's a bit of an education, teaching aspect of it, you know.
So this is the.
So is that the Guatemalan? Yeah, no, that's the Honduran. Yep.
So these beans are fresh.
Yep. Actually, that is the Honduran's a special coffee in that it's our first farm to cup project where we actually met the husband and wife farmers who have the estate down in Honduras. They live up here now, but they've been trying to get their family's coffee into the U.S. for quite some time, and they wanted to find someone who would actually roast it and brew it, you know, without having a whole bunch of middlemen.
Yeah.
So we said, so we've been working with them now for about 6 months, and we're looking forward to more. But that literally came via jetliner from Honduras 2 weeks ago.
So it comes in here fresh. You guys roast it
even
fresh.
our green,
fresh.
yeah, exactly.
I think that we see a
Pattern maybe. We've taught folks to bake here as well, just by coming in and watching. You know, they want to say, well, how do you actually make, you know, hand rolled all butter pastry? All right, there's a bit of a process to it. You know, how do you shape a baguette or a French roll? And these guys have really taken to it. I think part of it's having the ability to be creative too. As someone who bakes here, if you want to do something different, you can. You know.
So, and most of your staff were trained in house.
Yeah.
That's what.
Yeah. I mean, we're definitely what seems like a tribe as far as how we work as a group. Oh, the entire village in the summertime is a beehive. I mean, there's some 2.4 million people a year that pass this steamship, most of which come through June, July, and August. So I think everybody in the village seems similar patterns, where you do more than half of your annual business in about 90 days. So it's a very compact, very intense season. This area here is absolutely beautiful, and people they come from all over for the fishing, for the beaches, you know, just to enjoy it. And a lot of folks, you know, they haven't really truly got their mind around Woods Hole. They kind of run over the vineyard, and then if they actually stay for a minute and look around the town, they're like, wow, that's a really neat spot. Once they see that, then they'll come back and stay a little bit, you know, and actually explore Woods Hole as its own destination as opposed to just jumping over to the vineyard. Because they realize, like, this is a neat little spot here. The aquarium down the street, you know, there's some great restaurants, you know, waterfront dining, great fishing right here, you know.